Yes, and welcome to another episode of the Tea Corner. And guess what? I think I might have found out a way how to fix my little YouTube problem. Cause YouTube, you tried to copyright my music on me. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's very cute. That's very cute. Now, let me go ahead and let you know that I'm the originator of that. If you ever hear that, and it's from CEO Spoken King, it's me. So yeah, I just need to go ahead and let that be known and actually be heard because I also post this on YouTube. And I think YouTube, you need to know, yeah, this song, yeah, this is the guy that made it. All right. All right. So welcome y'all to another episode of the Tea Corner. I am your host, Mr. CEO Spoken King. And yes, like always, we gonna do this like how we always have done. This the home of poetry. And so, I decided that I might just do something just like in a beautiful floetry moment, like shit. Just all off the spot. Not written down, just off the top of the head. So hope y'all like it, cause we're gonna also do something different today. Yeah, I want to say that too. We also gonna do something different today. I'm also going to integrate a show that I meant to put out on Saturday, but I got busy and stuff like that. So that's what happens. And if you ever see me looking down like this, it's because my screen is right here. I'm just checking to make sure that everything's all good and dandy. But since it's just me today, right here doing this, I think today we're just gonna go full screen. So, so today I was saying to myself, man, should I do an actual podcast today? And I was like, why not? So today we're gonna do a podcast, and I'm gonna also integrate a show that I meant to put out on Saturday, but like I said, I got busy. So we're gonna see this new feature and stuff. So I'm gonna see when I download this video and it pops up. See what it do, man, because this was actually a good interview that I did with Miss Naomi Grossman. And also I will also have another person on the show that he's been on the Billboard Top 100. So yes, look forward to that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to say the name because I actually got it down in one of my takes that I was doing for this podcast, but then like always, I got moving around, had to take care of some stuff like that, and now it's just like that whole vibe, that whole push is just all gone. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to just say, hey, that was an excellent show. But yes, tune into it this Saturday. I'm gonna air it this Saturday. Yes. So I want to just go ahead and say one thing. I want to put it out there. All right. Because, this is also a show that do stuff for culture like wrestling and stuff like that. Before I hit up on the wrestling part, I want to say one thing. That halftime show was awesome. It was great. And I hope that y'all had a chance to see it. If you didn't, I recommend that you go back and see it again because that halftime show was awesome. And also, now to wrestling. If I'm gonna say this once and only once, because I know majority of my people that listen to my show, you probably don't even mess with me on the whole wrestling thing. But if Cody Rhodes ends up in WWE, I'm done. I won't be laughing. I won't be laughing my heart out because I'm like this. You really think they're gonna make you champion? They got Brock Lesnar. They got all these big dudes and stuff. I mean, like they like anybody that watch wrestling know that WWE, if he makes it over there to WWE again, I don't know why, but if he does, mm, okay, so take that to the side, and we now want to just talk about some stuff that's like awesome. When I mean awesome, I mean this awesome because this is the first thing I'm gonna do too. Also, put that there. I got my journal right here. So, whoa, what's in here? Well, this has some of my work in it. So I was like, you know what? Should I actually say some of this work? And I was like there was one that I did because there was many takes I did for this show, right? There was many takes I did for this show, and every take every take that I have done, I was like, yo, there was something wrong with this one. There was something wrong with that one. There was something wrong with this one, that one, that. I'm like, you know what? Today, if I mess up on this first read, which is live, because these poems right here in my journal, I have not even practiced. I'm just reading it for what it is, and hopefully it graces your spirit the way I actually felt it as I was writing it. So this don't have no ad libs or being anything like that. And I want to actually do. I actually want to do that kind of poetry. You know, where you just pick up a book and you read it. So I'm gonna start integrating that actually into my show because there's so much I want to do with this. Because poetry was the number one reason why I actually wanted to start to do, you know, this whole podcast and stuff like that. So with that being said, that being understood, um, we gonna be hearing some stuff from the notebook some days. So this is one that's safe because the one that I wrote called the coldest. What was that? What was that poem again? Because I just picked a poem and just writing it. Oh, the coldest drive. Yeah, no. I think artistic thoughts is a more safer approach for today. So we're gonna read this one, all right. And so this is by me, CEO Spoken King, and it's called Artistic Thoughts. Artistic mind flow. Pen curve me to the way I need to go. Heart be free, and my soul must flow. Like the current of the Mississippi River flow to the Gulf of Mexico. The peace, the oh my bad. Sometimes I gotta reread my words because I put like one word down, and so it's like this: the peaceful winds that bring the cold chills as the moon begins to rest and the sun begins to rise, like Jesus Christ in his time. A new day has arrived. I, I now, I now am, no, I now know I'm hashtag blessed. No lie. Thank you. No, thank you, Lord, for some more time. Wait, hold on. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna start this over again because you know what? I didn't like how I was making too many mistakes on there. So So let's try with a different kind of flow. So yeah, you shake that one off and you just try again, huh? So this what we're gonna do. All right. And if you think that I didn't practice this, I was lying. Here we go. The artistic mind flow. Pen curve me to the way you need me to go. My heart be free and my soul must flow like the current of the Mississippi River flow to the Gulf of Mexico. The peaceful winds that bring the cold chills as the moon begins to rest, the sun begins to rise. Like Jesus Christ in his time, a new day has arrived. I know I'm hashtag blessed. No lie. Thank you, Lord, for some more time. Time. I know one day my will, my 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 will, my heart, my soul will run out. But until that day, I'm going to live life despite knowing that re- despite knowing that in reality I will live because that's my destiny. So the reason why I wrote that was to go ahead and let people know, even though we are on this earth just to live for a moment and go and to our maker at the end. We know the beginning, we know the end. Whatever is born must decay. We already know that. Okay? But it's the tangible things that we do in that life. That's what matters. That's what that is the essence that's deep, that needs to be seen on TV, that needs to be actually heard across the world. That's the whole point of me even starting this podcast, because I was thinking about my personal growth and stuff, because I used to talk about death all the time. After my brother passed and stuff, I used to talk about death all the time. It was becoming more prevalent in my poetry. Let's be honest. They always say some people are afraid of living than dying. But I was afraid of dying because I was afraid that I wasn't living. So if you're not, like, for example, I had to find something that was gonna make me happy, make something that was tangible, that I know that it's meant for me to put out in the world. This ain't nothing for nobody else to put out in the world, but this is meant for CEO Spoken King to do. And I was always afraid of not living before I died. And I just didn't want to, die early and not be able to change nothing in this world. I mean, like, as much beauty that there is in this here world, There's evil, there's darkness, there's hatred for no apparent reason. People hating people for the colors of their skins, people hating people because of their culture or how they perceive life or their religion. If you believe in a God or if you don't believe in a God, heck, I'm a Christian, but I still love everybody because you know what? In my culture, in my religion, we believe in somebody named Jesus, and he said, love thy neighbor like I loved you. So who am I to judge anybody? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't like looking at shows that's showing what's the word? The crazy side of life. Like, for example, some of these people that do these lives and stuff, they think laughing at somebody that has a clown hat on, no clown hair on, and dancing like he's a pop star. You know what I'm saying? They think that's fun to look at. I'm like, where? Like, but maybe that's his way of living. So who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? What's not my taste is somebody else's taste. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was just trying to say out there in the world and stuff, man. I'm like, yo, and like this poem is actually deeper than most people think. This poem is very, very deep when you think about it. But the way I phrased it, the way I put it all together, there's a meaning behind it. Even though we know what the beginning and the end outcome is, the middle is yet to be determined. If you're watching this podcast right now, you are in the middle. I don't care if you 1 years old, or I don't care if you just was a newborn, or if you 112 or 10,000 years old. Or no, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with the 10,000, y'all. I'm messing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But whoever the oldest person is, you still in the middle of this journey. You still have time to make a difference in this world. So that's my message, my hidden message that I wanted to put on this double, podcast that I'm doing today. Just, yeah, man. Let's start changing the way we think, changing the way we look, changing the way we eat, changing the way we used to do things. I mean, that's what's happening with me, man. But I know there's a lot of people that won't do that and stuff, and I still love them. So, hey, that's not my job to do to judge somebody again. Once again, I just want to say poetry will always reign inside of me. I know poetry is not for everybody, but it's like if I could shine a light on somebody to help them to be able to be exposed, to actually be seen or be heard, or any of these things. If I could just be one step closer, then guess what? The art world has a platform. The art world has a show. It's not just for for poets and stuff or poetess. This for painters. This is for people that's drawers. People that's actors, actress, or film majors. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know. my degree is in TV, radio, and film broadcasting. So yes, I'm right at home. So yo, if y'all want to be on this show, all you have to do is, well, hold on. Let me get out of this mode here. Okay. I'm 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh no. So if you want to be on the show, please contact me right here. Oh, 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 yeah, right here. Right. Okay. This ain't working. You see this? You see this right here? You see this right here? Right here. Oh, yeah, right there. Look, that's all y'all gonna get from me. All right, that's all y'all gonna get from me, man. But yeah, if you want to be on this show, just contact me on there, and yo, we can get you on the show. No problems, because you're gonna be talking with the guy that's really doing all the show. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, T-Line Beats Production at gmail.com. Okay, so we gonna see if this gonna work or not, y'all. We gonna pray. We gonna pray on it. Okay. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay. I don't know how this gonna work, but we're gonna see. We're going to check it out and see. Okay. All right. Okay. So far, it's doing good. So far, it is doing good. Hold on. I had this sucker pulled up, and now it don't want to come. Okay, there we go. We found it. Oops. What? Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. We may have an option. Hold on. Let me just see if I could get one to come up. And here we go. Would it work this way? Oh my goodness, and it actually worked. Oh shoot. There we go. Okay. Hey. Oh, I'm bigger than that. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, here. Boom. There we go. I gotta make y'all. Hey, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the T Corner. I'm your host, CEO Spoken Keen, and like always, I hope y'all having a beautiful, blessed day, and you know what, y'all living y'all dreams. But yes, today we gonna have a special guest on the show. She's an actress, and she's here today. So yes, Miss Naomi Grossman is right here, y'all. Hold on, let me bring her in, and there we go. All right, there we go. All right, hey, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Can you hear me?
I can. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, how you doing though? Oh,
great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was nervous. But yeah, welcome to the show. And I just wanted to just bring people into what you do and stuff. So, she's an actress and she's been in a pretty good, show and stuff that y'all might know and stuff. So I'm gonna let her tell y'all all about what she does and stuff. So Naomi, go ahead, go take it away.
Okay, I mean, I'm a character actress, best known for American Horror Story, the role of Pepper. But of course, I've done a lot of other things. I come from a background in comedy, and so yeah, I've got a couple one-woman shows under my belt. I've taken from here in Los Angeles to New York, Edinburgh Fringe Festival, off Broadway, the London's West End.
So
I'm an avid traveler, a very active yogi. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not used to introducing myself.
Oh no. I just do that, so because y'all, I forgot to tell her before we got on the show, like how I actually do like the whole interview and stuff like that, and because I was super nervous, y'all gotta understand. I actually remember seeing this lady when they was advertising for like American Horror Story. I'm like, and I was like, she looked familiar. So I went to go like Google her and stuff, and I saw American Horror Story. My jaw just like dropped. I was like, that's where I remember seeing her from. And why I can't even turn off my phone, man? God dang. Hold on, y'all. Y'all go back to the show, man. I'll be back. Hold on. On podcast, it's like for the arts and stuff. So I like to like show people like different things that people have done and achieved and stuff like that. And then be like, so what got you into acting and stuff? And understand your background. So what got you into acting?
Well, my parents were both artists. My dad was an architect. My mom was a pianist. And so they understood when I kind of came out as wanting to be an actor. They understood that calling, that when you're so, impassioned by an art that, you want to take it to that next level. So yeah, I mean, from a very young age, they were very supportive, and exposed me to, we go to the symphony and the opera, the ballet and the cinema and the theater, and you name it. And I just always looked up there thinking, that's where I want to be. Like, I don't want to be over here in the audience watching. I want to be up there. So, pretty soon I got involved with a lot of children's theater in Denver, where I'm from originally. I did regional commercial.
At this moment, what was going on in my mind was this: Terrence, don't blow it. and yes, that's my first name. But I was like this, the whole CEO, poet just went away. I was like this, look here, bruh. Come on. You doing good. Hey, it's good. Y'all just keep on watching because y'all gonna see my facial expressions. It's like, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm like, but yeah. Back to the show.
And Father Dowling Mysteries and like anything and everything that came out of Colorado at the time, which wasn't a whole lot. I got my SAG card on my 15th birthday, but
nice.
Which actually kind of took me out for, I at that point that meant like I basically couldn't work again until I got to a larger market. But I also knew that that was
Mhm.
inevitable. I wasn't going to stick around in Colorado very long. So,
Oh yeah.
um,
Oh yeah.
I went and got my degree in theater at
Mhm.
Northwestern in Chicago.
Mhm.
And from there, 4 winters, and I was done. I moved to Los Angeles, and I've been here ever
Yeah.
since.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Shoot, because I always like to understand. Like on my show, I like to like get the background on what led somebody to being an actress or an actor and or a poet and stuff. Because you could tell like from people. I was thinking too hard about what I wanted to say next. I'm like, yo, I'm hoping I don't repeat myself. Let's watch some more. But I think, but you know what? To be honest with you, the interview actually came out more better than what I thought in my head. For real, I thought I tanked it, I destroyed it, and stuff like that. Oh shoot, this is this is a lady that's been a part of some of a major show, and I done tanked it. Oh boy, I done screwed it up. You know, all this stuff was going on in my head. But when I look back at the video, I realized, yo, it really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. So why was I so nervous about it? I'm like, moral of the story, if you ever get a chance to actually talk to some people that have done like major movies and stuff like that, remember they human too. They make mistakes. They just on the big screen. You may not be on the big screen. They on the big screen, but that don't change nothing. They still human. Treat them just like how you would anybody else. Trust me. Back to the show. Expressions like, yo, this was their calling and they happy. Yeah.
I did a episode of American Horror Stories, the new
Mm-hmm.
spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of horror movies. Obviously, I mean that door
Yeah.
swung right open after American Horror Story. And then of course I've done a lot of comedy, but that's kind of on my own. Like that's sort of my superpower that people don't know about. They don't realize that I'm actually funny. But that's what that's where I came from. That's
Oh
how I
yeah.
cut my teeth, was doing characters, which funny enough, I always really I dreamt of being on SNL. And so all these big
Mm-hmm.
over the top characters that I was doing, I was sort of imagining them in the format of like a 3 to 5 minute sketch, that belongs
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday Night Live. It never
Mm-hmm.
occurred to me that the work
Yeah.
I was doing was also totally, had its place in hour-long drama. I mean, let's face it,
Oh yeah.
Pepper is like a really extreme character. She's a total over the top character who in a comedic circumstance could be hilarious. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm-hmm.
often think, when somebody slips on a banana peel, if it's, Abbott and Costello, it's hilarious. If it's the Three Stooges, it's hilarious. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's, if that person like falls down a flight of stairs and like is paralyzed, that's not funny. That's a drama.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So, anyway, the point is, I think often, the same work can be applied to comedy or drama. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
matter of sort of dialing it down.
Oh
In the
yeah.
case
Oh
of
yeah.
American Horror Story, let's face it, Pepper could have totally be kicking it with Toonces the cat. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
she
yeah.
totally belongs with the Coneheads, and
Mm-hmm.
she'd be great with I mean, there's so many sketches where I'm like, oh my God, if only Pepper were there. But at the same time, like, she's not. She lives at the asylum. She's in the freak show,
Mm.
you know. So and in order to be at the asylum and freak show, it required me to kind of dial that back, know the room, read the tone of the show. And the tone of the show is not SNL. It's, you're working with greats like Jessica Lange, so you kind of need to, they set the tone and it's up to you to kind of match it.
Yes, indeed. So, you brought up something that I wanted to touch on real quickly because you said that you was doing skits like if you was trying to get on SNL. Who is your favorite SNL person?
Well, I don't know if she counts as SNL anymore, because I don't think she's ever been a cast member, but Lily Tomlin is my end all be all, like, girl crush beyond. After that, well, actually, now that I think about it, someone who's solidly SNL would be Gilda Radner. Obviously, I mean, may she rest in peace. I mean, there's been so many amazing actors, cast members on SNL, but it's not to say they haven't had some stinker years for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm old school, so my favorites are, Lily Tomlin, Tracy Ullman. Again,
Yeah,
never on SNL,
I
but
remember them.
still, she's doing that same kind of work. Carol Burnett. Yeah, Gilda Radner. I mean, yeah, with the exception of Gilda, I think she's the only one that was on SNL. I mean, the others have all been hosts. You can't.
Yeah.
Those are comedy greats. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. I know one of my favorite ones, he finally came back, what was it, 3-4 years ago, and they made a big announcement about it. Yeah, because I grew up with Eddie Murphy and stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, that whole timeline was like awesome.
Yeah. His
indeed.
his trajectory was insane.
Oh yeah.
And actually, I can recommend, there's a book, it's all about Saturday, I think it's called like Saturday Night Live, and it's like that big. It's pretty daunting, but it's got all the tea on Eddie and just everybody.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to like go get that for real.
Yeah, check it out. It's great.
I love when they do like the history behind SNL. I'm like, I remember that episode. Okay, I remember that episode. Okay, I remember that one. You be going down the timeline and stuff, and it'd be awesome. But yes, indeed. So, what other like things do you do and or projects that's coming up that people could look forward to seeing you in?
Well, actually, tomorrow there's a movie that will be out on VOD. It's called Bite Me. It's a vampire rom-com. It's about a real life vampire and the IRS agent that audits her. And I play her best friend and roommate, the firebrand leader of this vampire cult. We've basically started a religion because we're vampires, and the IRS, they question anything and everything, and so anyway, hilarity ensues. But anyway, that's out on Google Play and Amazon and all the usual spots. Come tomorrow. Okay. And let's see, I also have a film that I worked on only a few months ago, so it should be a while still, I think. I don't know. You know what? I do my job and then I'm wrapped and I'm like, I forget all about it.
I feel you.
I would imagine, I mean, Mickey Rourke is in it, so we're gonna see it'll see light of day. It's called Replica, and that's a really, that's totally like other direction. I play a neo-Nazi meth head. So it's very dark, some good acting.
Okay.
I it's interesting.
Okay, so first of all, y'all, if you see me looking down all the time, like I said earlier in this broadcast, man, if you see me looking down, it's because it's simply because, my screen is right here. So my eyes is not up here looking at the webcam. And as a director, and somebody that has did something in, radio, like in broadcasting with big cameras and stuff like that. And that's kind of nerve wracking. But I'm getting used to this new setup because I used to have the setup. This camera used to be right here on my desk that's on the side of me. But now it's behind my computer, which I was thinking that was going to give me more of a visual thing, so I'd be able to see what's going on with the person on screen and also be able to communicate with you with like this way. But I'm still working on that. Y'all pray for me now. Yeah, I think I probably have it down in probably in 3 episodes or so. But yeah. Yeah, right on back. I just wanted to bring that on in there. So yeah, y'all won't be saying, "Oh, he falling asleep." Oh no, I'm not asleep at all. I'm looking at Miss Naomi, and yeah, I'm talking down here when I should be talking up here. Yeah, very annoying. Yes, but we will work on that. All right. So yes, back to the show.
The my character is actually based on a real person who is in the director's life. It's his sister, and he, after I started, he was like, "Oh my God, you are totally channeling her." And of course, I was like, "Who's? What are you talking about?" I had no idea. I just fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole about meth addiction, and I was just kind of doing what I saw on happening at.
See, right now I'm saying to myself, keep your eye on the camera. Keep your eye on the camera. Keep your eye on the camera. Keep your back to the show, y'all.
Walmart on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But evidently it was spot on.
Well, shoot.
That's what, if you look on my IMDb, is happening. I'm also I've got my own one-woman show, which I'm really excited about, and it's just a matter of how and when and where that's going to happen. But it's written as like a 1-hour comedy special, so I'd like to think that it'll be streaming for all to see, but that has yet to happen yet, so we'll just see.
Oh yeah, shoot. And I just want to say one thing. This has actually been a very cool episode to do with you, because when I saw like all your credentials and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, that was her. Oh, this gonna be awesome. So yes, thank you for coming on the show and stuff. And you welcome anytime. And is there any other way how people get a hold of you, like see like your credentials, like your IG, Facebook?
Sure, I'm on all of those. I'm verified, so just look for the blue check mark. But yeah, my name is, my handle is Naomi W. Grossman. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. And of course, I've got a website, naomigrossman.net.
Okay, y'all, there you go. So I cannot wait to see another, like your work is awesome. And I'm just being over here like this. Okay, just what was the next question you was gonna say? Okay. So, but I played the cool. I was like, okay, We good. We good.
Yeah,
But
no,
yes,
you're
indeed.
I mean, you look the part. You've got this
Hmm.
awesome mic, and my
Yes.
goodness, I'm just sitting here with a phone hoping it doesn't crap out.
Yes, indeed. But I want to say thank you for coming on the show. And once again, you welcome anytime. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Y'all go watch all her stuff because she's awesome. Until next time, this is CEO Spoken King signing out. One love, one dream, y'all. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, that episode right there was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome, and just to be able to speak with that lady, man, and she is such a cool person to chat with, and she just and I explained to her like afterwards after we got off air and stuff like I was a little nervous and stuff. So that's blah, 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 blah. I was like, that's why I was like stuttering over certain words and stuff. Like, she was saying, oh, no, no, it's cool. It's cool. I already knew what to do. And I go, okay, okay. So, she is a cool person, y'all, actually, to talk with. So, yeah, go look her up. Go speak with her, man. Yeah, please go and support, because she is doing some good things. Now, I want y'all to know one thing. From now on, I do believe the T Corner will be more of a visual thing, a visual show than just an audio broadcast. So I'm gonna be making a whole bunch of content, but it's gonna be in video form, but it's also gonna be aired on Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, Radio Public, Overcast, and the others. Because when you Google CEO Spoken King, I've noticed that there's other platforms that have added me down. Like, oh, okay, I don't know who you are, but thank you, God bless you. Yeah, so it's like, I'm actually enjoying, like, I'm very humbled that everything is going the way it's going, and just keep it going, y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. Hey, one love, one goal. That's all I can say, bruh. And all I can tell you out there is peace, love, and blessings. Keep your head up and you never fall. All right. So, with that being said, I would say CEO Spoken King out, but no, I'm gonna leave you with this. There are times when we should just go ahead and let our mind just be free, where we just let the cascading words just flow out of our souls to thee. Something that should have been done a long time ago, but the world wasn't ready for me. Now I could just step up to the mic and really own that very piece of me, etching my memory into the sands of life, making sure that I'll be remembered every single day, noon, and night. Hopefully, one day my words will be free for everybody to see. It's not a money thing for me, it's essence for me to be free. So, excuse me if I spit something that's more deeper than your existence could actually be able to handle. Yeah, because I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm a poet. I'm not these fake ass rappers. No, I'm not talking about the ones that speak truth and knowledge and try to elevate your mind to be free. I'm talking about the ones that's telling lies that money is the only thing, but the root of your souls is not important to them to seek. So, excuse me, let me just go ahead and speak. Let me go ahead and be this one moment in time where I could tell the soul of the community to go ahead and rest. Because you know what? It's too much corruption going on in the mind that we are doing the same old things from the same old times. We can't even be able to elevate because we just go in a circle instead of looking up and trying to climb. Somebody tell me why we got to stand here and watch our young ones die. Open your eyes and realize that sometimes you got to put into the world the real things, no lies. So maybe one day I could say I don't hear no more tears cry. But that'd be an impossible thing because the world still doesn't see it's lies. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. That piece right there was from me. Does it have a title? No. It's dedicated to you. I think that's the name of the title right there, y'all. For real. Nah, this is dedicated to you. So, yo, that was just all promptu, straight up forward, man. I'm going to start incorporating a whole lot of me into these shows and stuff, because if I try to be somebody else, man, it just don't even act right. I'm not going to be up here sounding like, hello and welcome to Tea Corner, brought to you by, no, that ain't me. That ain't me. Lord Jesus, that ain't me. I'm the one that's just going to give it to you the best way I can. Look, if I stumble and if I crash, well, hey, it's my life. So, hey, if you don't like it, you can go to the side. This is for the real reality-based people to actually understand. Hey, if you make a mistake, put it in the show. You may not know, you might run into Comedy Gold. I'm just saying. But yo, y'all have a blessed one. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. We hit the 55-minute mark, so I guess I better wrap it up. So, love you all. Until next time, this is CEO Spoken King signing out. One love, one dream.